there, Seuss Fights. Nick, what's going on? Got a shout out to producer BC. I've been listening for a long time, original mail time listener. So you guys do good work. Got a shout out BC. That's my guy. So one of my friends just posted a picture on her Instagram, and it was a picture of her father and her mother with Olympic passes to Lake Placid. And it says 41 years ago since my mom made my dad leave the game early. And I'm sitting here thinking, this can't be real because they're still together today. And there's just no chance a relationship can work after that. I would wake up and look at that woman and grow such a hatred. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. That's just leaving the
And
news
Troops, I don't think you
early.
know what he's really talking about here. You know the Miracle on Ice? USA beat Russia.
Russia ice hockey.
It's like the biggest upset in the history of any sport.
Wait, they made a movie about it.
Yeah, there's a movie on Disney called Miracle. And it is like
the Russian hockey team was like
the Russian hockey team hadn't lost in like years. They were professional hockey players. They were also soldiers. The team was called the Red Army, and they were just
Red Army.
Yeah. They were.
But you know how Russia goes. Like, I mean, they're probably all like doped up, and they like they are like an army in the sense it's like their life. They live it. They breathe it. You get fucking like shot if you don't play well. You know, they had the perfect machine of a team.
It was
and
like
the USA team was like college kids. Right?
The USA team was just a bunch of college kids, and it was they not only did they beat them, the USA beat Russia, but they played right before the Olympics started, and Russia beat them 10-1, I think it was 9-1 maybe. And like they blew their doors off, so like Russia's going into the game thinking we're just gonna fucking kick their shit in again, and USA won.
Shutout or 3-1?
3-1, and
so they like almost blanked them. It was
it was considered like it's still considered the biggest upset in sports history.
So that's like Greece, Portugal. Oh, in the Euros, 04. Yep.
Is that comparable though? Like, is it really on that level?
Yeah, it was like Portugal final. Like Portugal, whether it was in Portugal. Portugal had Figo, Ronaldo. Certain man was still playing in that team, and Greece were like, no disrespect, it was like
they weren't even meant to.
It was like America versus England now. Like we'll smoke you, man.
Right.
You understand? It was like you expect England to go and win it, but the Greeks won it in extra time, 1-0.
Do you think there's any? I mean, I can't even think of something I would compare it to that game.
It really isn't.
It would be. I mean,
I guess like
it's like if
what about basketball? Has there ever been like a big basketball shot?
Well, I guess at one point
Villanova, not Villanova, Georgetown.
But even that,
Georgetown.
you know, we're talking about like they're in the same. You know, these are still like Division I teams playing Division I teams. This one's good. This one's bad. But you're talking about like, I guess the American basketball Olympic team did come in like third in like those early 2000s, and they came back like with a vengeance.
That was the Athens.
But even
that was 04. Then they got mad for 08.
And even that was like we still should have won for sure. But the best of the best like took off and they didn't want to play. But I mean, it would be like if the Patriots lost like a college football team,
right?
Like if like the 18-1 Patriots lost to a college team.
Yeah,
you know, it would be like
if 18-1 Patriots lost to BC.
Yeah,
like,
right. Where it's just like these kids came out like, fuck it, let's see what happens, and they beat Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. You know, that's what it's just. So he's at. So his mom. I never even heard.
You know the crazy thing about this game? This was a day game.
They thought it
was gonna be such a blowout that they didn't even show it on TV.
Right.
So they taped the game during the day. And then played it on NBC, and they played it. It was edited,
and that's where
it was most of the game, but it was edited.
I don't even know if you. That's the Al Michaels call, right? That's where it comes from. Yeah. So I don't even know if it's a thing in the UK, but like the phrase "Do you believe in miracles?" was like he dropped, or I don't know, maybe he said that because of
I think it became from that.
Yeah, I mean so that's like a phrase that we say over here for anything, you know, anytime there's a big deal, and that was like that moment, but. If you were at that game, but I would just absolutely lie and say that I stayed.
Honestly, because like I've left games before where like it was like, all right, probably shouldn't have left that one, and we pretended we stayed.
Yep, that's what I mean.
But also that one's just on like if it was a comeback, like if you left 28-3,
you saw it. You saw most of it. Yeah,
but like you shouldn't have left. Like you know, like it's not crazy that you left.
Right.
But USA scored.
It was wire to wire, right?
Russia scored first. But like it wasn't a blowout at any point.
Right.
Like, you have to be like, no, babe, we're staying.
Oh, I thought you were saying you saw America with the lead. Like, you know, it's not like you missed. You know, they came back in 28-3. If you didn't stay to the end, you didn't see the America like beat Russia. But in this case, you watched them. You know what I mean? If it was 3-1 and then you left early and it stayed 3-1.
Oh yeah, then
You know what I'm
that's
saying? It's like you
whatever.
saw
You didn't
it,
see the
so-
celebration,
Right.
But like even that, I'd be like, no, we're fucking
wanna
staying.
see
We're
that.
beating
And you wanna see
Russia.
what happens to the crowd.
This
You
is the
wanna
time where
see-
we hate Russia. This is the
Yeah.
fucking Cold
Right.
War era. Like
Right.
we are not
Maybe
Cold
that's
War
why they
era,
left.
but,
They're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
We're about to win. We gotta leave. It's dangerous here. I left. There's a play in Mets history where this guy hit a grand slam. That's when everyone's on the bases, and to win it in extra innings. So he hits the home run. It's over, and his team mobbed him at first base. So he never actually rounded the bases. So it doesn't go in the books as a grand slam because he only made it to first base. So it's called instead of the grand slam, they call it the grand single. And they had come back in extra innings. And I was at that game and it was raining the whole time. And my mom was like, we got to leave. Like, I can't do this anymore, kids. And so we heard it. We were in the car leaving. So like, it was like we left. I guess it was extra innings. And she was like, this is going to go on forever. We just got to go. It was the 14th inning, I think. So she was like, guys, we made it long enough. Like I got work. I got this, that. And we just lied forever and told people we were there. I saw Robin Ventura hit the grand single. Like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we made up things. Like, remember we were fighting, like, because we were getting into it with these fans. They were yelling at us for standing up too much. They were like, sit down. And we were like, fuck you, stand up. And then we concocted the story. Like, remember we were high-fiving them. We were friends at the end. Like, we had a whole lie that we had told. Never fucking happened. Never happened.
My dad wanted to leave the World Cup final. So the World Cup, the Soccer World Cup was in South Africa in 2010, and my mom was able to get tickets through her job. My dad wanted to leave the final in 2010 to beat fucking traffic. I was like, no way.
That's such dad shit.
The World
Did you
Cup
win that?
final.
Did you win that
Oh
fight?
yeah. I mean, it's the first and probably only time it'll ever come to Africa. You're there, and
yeah,
you want to
that's true,
leave
too.
before it's over.
So you don't sit in the
It's
car.
like,
Like,
just so you beat everyone out. Are you
Yeah, but
insane?
that
I
is
mean, I'll wait there for like
that's some dad
7
shit.
hours. I'll wait there for 7
Dads
hours.
are like, we got to make good time. We got to got to beat the traffic. We got to take the
I've
right
never
route.
left the game early.
Never.
Never once.
That doesn't
Even
surprise
when we're
me.
losing 5-1 in Bayern Munich, blood, I sat there.
Sometimes that's when you make
I
the
sat there,
argument,
bro.
like when you're winning almost, it's like, maybe I could leave early. When you're losing, is like, well, what if I miss the epic comeback? You know what I mean? Then
Now, we were 5-1 down with
Yeah.
30 minutes to go, and I still sat
And
there.
that was a very good buy-in.
And I was in Germany.
very good buy-in. too.
I could have gone out and sat in the coach and waited for the man them. I sat there.
I used to cover minor league baseball, and our rule, like, I would get all my pregame interviews, so I had like the sound bites I needed, and then we would just stay for the first. As soon as each team got a hit, like, all right, there's gonna be no hitter. Let's get the fuck out of here. And then sometimes we'd be sitting there. It's like the 5th inning. It's like, well, they're probably gonna get a hit, but we gotta wait because if there's a no hitter, we gotta cover it. And everybody, I mean, it was like, get up and go. Like, everybody grab their shit and roll. All right, you're already laughing at one of the best clips of our shows. Now it's time for you to watch the full episode. So click here, subscribe to the full KFC Radio show. You can watch
right there.
entire episodes right here. You want more clips? Click here. Subscribe to both of them. Full-
Hit the button
clip.
too. Hit the bell.
Hit the bell and the button, and then the comment below.
Leave comments. Who else you think we should interview?
And how I'm funnier than John.
Maybe.